Third thing to remember, community. We at Blanchet are a community, much like a tight-knit Italian family. And like every Italian family, we have our Don, Mr. Blanchet. Not only is he Italian, but he also exudes a fatherly aura and can usually make people laugh as they can refuse, involving late sci-fi papers. He takes care of the people in his community, but he also challenges them to do their best. He even has his own team of bodyguards, reputably known as the Miter Squad. They have a reputation for using red pens, aggressive reporting techniques, and Photoshop to get the information they want. Mr. Blanchet leads the Miter and makes sure his community is informed of any rival activity. This community is a thing that we Braves need in order to function. I cannot go a day without seeing Mr. Blanchet in the halls and either getting one of these or one of these. Now, I'm sure these gestures have nothing to do with who's going to sleep with the fishes, but it has to do with the community that we have in Blanchet, and the community that we should keep enshrined in our hearts. Fourth thing, we all know that teacher that'll let us get away with stuff. Believe our excuses that our printer was hit by a meteor, we were mugged by an irritated third grader, or we forgot the paper on our desk. However, any one of these fabrications would result in a quick trip to hell with Herr Carr. No one lies to Herr Carr. No one. This is because he is honest, and his honesty rubs off on his students. If you're not up to par, he will tell you in front of the class. And then make you wear a funny hat. I have beheld righteous fury, and I see why it is never a good idea to lie. I have learned honesty from Herr Carr, not only academically, but in all aspects of life. One must be honest with themselves, and we must be honest with one another and our world. Take Herr Carr's honesty with you. Don't be part of the Ignorami Club. Last thing, Mrs. Augustavo. Could be any one of our mothers. She is one of the kindest people I know. She has given me Tums and ibuprofen when I need them for 4 years now. Mrs. Augustavo knows everyone's name and even deals with the kids sent to the dean's office with equal care and kindness. She has even supported me through various trips to the dean's office, including forgetting to shave, not having a note from mom, or wearing my Lulus to school. Her kindness is not because she is required to be, but because she wants to be kind. Sometimes when I felt the corruption of the flu at the end of third period, I would smile, because I knew I would get to go talk to Miss Augustavo. I would feel comfortable asking her any of the questions that come to my mind during the day. For instance, Mr. Boshin's shoe size, or how many mothers called in hysterical because they were sure their poor freshman had come down with swine flu. She would not only know the answers, but probably know which kids were faking their illness. But regardless, she is always kind, and therefore, as a Blanchet Brave, you should strive to be as kind as Miss Augustavo. If I never attended Blanchet, I would not be up here telling you all this stuff you may forget by the time you get your diploma. However, I would like to thank you for being the best class I could ask for. You have not only empowered me as a person, but empowered all those around you. Even your parents, who now look at you with astonishment and relief that you graduated. They are in their weakest moments. Now is the opportune time to ask for money. Mom, please. Think about this. I went from primordial white stuff to a human being. Frozen dessert to a human. I'm sure you either don't know what I'm talking about or are giving me a not even in your mind. However, please understand, you are taking one large step forward in life. Take what you learned from Blanchet. Take it with you in your future. I want to see you in 20 years, living, and be able to say, there's a true Blanchet brave, and he must have been really moved by my speech. So please remember to be strong like Mr. Herbert, reflective like Mr. Quillen, community building like Mr. Versace, honest like Herr Carr, kind like Miss Augustavo, and extremely dashing like Mitch. Rock on, Braves.